Right. Let me just get into my bed. Let me just show this. This. Actually, what does the top part say? Oh, it's got nothing to do with friendship, but this is a My Little Pony duvet. It says Rainbow Power on it, and it's got, basically it's got the G4 characters of My Little Pony on there. But I wish that duvet could have the words of the power of friendship, because apparently that's something that we are lacking at this current moment in time. That's something that we are currently lacking in time, because there are some people out there in the fandom, in the brony community, or they don't want to be called themselves bronies or Pegasisters in this case. They are having a very hard grudge still at the state of My Little Pony, of what's going on right now, because you may or may not have heard, but Generation 5 that we are currently on right now is apparently coming to an end. Now, I did see this on Twitter. Well, based on, because the official post was on Instagram, from the My Little Pony Instagram site. But here's the thing, it's not officially by Hasbro, even though My Little Pony is part of Hasbro, so you could say, yeah, it is cancelled, but Hasbro would have a say on it that it's officially cancelled on that bit. So would you say that it's cancelled? I don't know. Maybe they're holding it on a hiatus. Oh, I don't know if I would say it's cancelled. But I did check out a video that I checked out just before I started this video right now, which is a little bit of a rant video on the state of the My Little Pony fandom right now. I did check out a video, and apparently there was a convention that happened earlier, and this is ridiculous as well from what I've heard. There was a convention that happened recently, and the VA of Misty Bright Dawn, the VA herself, when she was at the convention, she got booed by someone in the audience, when there's lots of people who have paid hard-working money to see the cast and to see the VA of Misty Bright Dawn herself, and there is one random arsehole in that crowd who decided to pay their hard-working money to attend to that event and boo the living shit out of her from that convention. What the hell is going on? What happened to friendship is magic? What happened to those key words? What happened to those very key words that we've all claimed to hold on to in Generation 4? What happened to all what happened to that? it's like, yes, the animation and the words that we had in Generation 4, it resonated with us all. It certainly resonated with me. I certainly get a lot of friendship throughout Generation 4. And yes, there's been ups and downs at times with me when I've gone through, especially after Generation 4 ended. And it was a bit of a dark time for me. But still, I kept on to the word of friendship is magic, and my arm is getting stuck in this shirt now. Hold on. It's getting stuck in the shirt. There we go. That was stupid. I had an itch in my armpit. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. But yeah, I had ups and downs from the show with the people that I met. I've gained a lot of people. I've lost a few people. But yeah. But for that random person who decided to boo the VA of Misty Bright Dawn herself, that was totally uncalled for. Totally uncalled for, and it shouldn't have happened. Should not have happened. And stuff like that is what's making Generation 5 potentially being cancelled. Because of people like that who are making a bad name for themselves, to spew hatred on the community and the merchandise of My Little Pony. That it's been going on for it started since the 1980s, and it's 20, 30, 40 years now. 40 years of My Little Pony. And there's people who say that, okay, I will say that when Make Your Mark first came out, the animation at first, and you may or may not have seen from what I've said about the first chapter of Make Your Mark, or from the other chapters as well. Yes, I said the animation was choppy. The animation was choppy, and I will admit it is choppy. But the storyline in general for what they bring out in Make Your Mark in that Netflix is good. The storyline is all it does. The characters are good as well. Opaline, when you see Opaline on Make Your Mark as that antagonist and what she could bring into that series, is like, wow, this is a breath of fresh life for the antagonist. A breath of fresh life. And what she could bring into this this generation, you know. She could, you know, be the vein of the main what was it? The main five, yeah. That before you know, Misty became part of the group and everything, because Misty was working with Opaline. But then, unfortunately, for what happened with Opaline, as she became a tree, that could be the end. Well, it may be the very end, because of what we've just heard from the announcement. So, yeah, Opaline confirmed dead, I suppose. Yeah, that's quite a dark thought if you think about it. Like, holy crap. Like, we're not going to get this, like, the confirmation of, like, Opaline's, like, status on the self from that tree. I mean, she is part of the tree now, but is she like alive still or dead? I mean, if the tree dies from where that root is and everything, then yeah, I guess you would say that she's dead. But yeah, no. But yeah, Opaline was such a great antagonist, and the way they just ended her, they just kind of ruined that. But now we've got Allura. Well, we've got Allura now until the next 4 episodes, because we're on episode 21 now of Tell Your Tale, and it's going to end until episode 25. We've got 4 more episodes of Tell Your Tale, and then that's it. Then we'll let the future decide the fate of Generation 5, or whatever there is to come, for 2025. 2026, I heard, for like, that year's going to be insane. Like, oh, the Generation 4 ponies are going to see, they're going to see Generation 5 as well. Both Generation 4 and Generation 5 ponies are going to coexist together in one series. And it's like, wow, so mind-blowing. Like, oh my god, it's unbelievable, you know? But like, I would as mind-blowing as that is, I would see that in a comic book form for that kind of thing. Like, like if it does happen, that's like an Avengers type of series, and that's going to blow the minds of the entire community, and the budget's going to be absolutely crazy. But I would potentially see that as a comic book series. I would potentially see that as a comic book series for both Generation 4 and Generation 5 ponies, in each generation. But yeah. But what do I think overall to this potential end for Generation 5? I personally don't think it's the end. I don't think, even though I have made a tweet about it saying, like, R.I.P. My Little Pony Generation 5 2021 to 2024, I don't think it's actually the end. I think they're on a hiatus until wherever they're... Because we're in the end of we're near to the end of 2024 anyway, so there is 2025, so whatever they bring out in 2025 of My Little Pony, because in that Instagram post they did say, don't mind that truck outside, by the way, it is quite early in the morning, I haven't slept yet, but 2025 there is still new content coming ahead of My Little Pony. They did say the venture's not over. Of course it's not over. Friendship, because... Yeah. My Little Pony is a never-ending adventure, you know? It's never-ending. So, whatever they bring out in 2025 for the next upcoming My Little Pony content, then I'm up for it, whatever they do. But as of now, they are still doing comic books. Now, I haven't read much into this Generation 5 of the comic books of My Little Pony. So, I would have to catch up on the comics, especially there's this lore now of the comics called The Storm of Zephyr Heights. And that itself is the continuation of Generation 5 as of when... episode 25 of Tell Your Tale is done. So when that is done, the comic book series continues on from that lore. So there. But yeah. So my overall thoughts, I don't think it's the end. Whatever there is to come in 2025, I might provide like bits of updates regarding Generation 5. I think I might give more of an update on the comics as well. But if they do announce a series on YouTube or Netflix, or they might announce it on their different platform like Amazon Prime, like look at what Hazbin Hotel did as well. They first went onto YouTube and then they just went onto Amazon Prime. So if My Little Pony can get on the Prime, then there you go. There you go. But I'm being an optimist. I'm being an optimist. And you have to be, especially when you're a fan of this show. Being a brony or a Pegasister, then you have to be optimistic. You have to, because you follow this show however long you've been a fan of. I've been a fan now for oh god, how long has it been now? It's been 12 years. 12 years, yeah. 12 years since I became a brony. And yeah, so you gotta back your show that you grew up watching on. So yeah. But yeah, let's hope for some optimistic points going ahead in the future. But that's it, everypony. I just wanted to talk about the state of what's going on with Generation 5, and to that random idiot that came on the convention that booed off the VA of Misty Bright Dawn. I hope you never ever go to any brony conventions again. And yeah, someone just comes over to your place and just like tears off all your posters, tears off all of your duvets, tears off all of your merchandise of the pony sets that you had. That's just scattered around in your place. Just send them to the dump. Just send them to the dump, and no one will go dumpster diving. No one will go dumpster diving. Not in a happy way. Not in a happy way. Not in a not in an Izzy Moonbow sort of way. Not in an Izzy sort of way. No. Definitely not in an Izzy sort of way. But anyways, yes. You know. But that's going to do it, everypony. I'm tired now. I'm going to get some sleep. I haven't had any sleep yet, but I'm going to do so right now. But thank you very much. Please like, subscribe, comment on what you think about this situation of what's going on. And yeah, I'm gonna head to sleep now. I am so tired. And yeah, I will catch you, everypony, in the next one. Bye for now.